Hi besties! Today is Tuesday, January 21st, and I have a busy day today. Most of it is just economic history reading and preparing for class. So I have a 3-hour seminar today from 4 to 7, and I did like half of the readings, but didn't do the other half yet, and I haven't transcribed the notes into my notebook yet. Also a presentation I'm doing for that class, so I have to practice that. And then I'm meeting with a professor for that class for an hour to discuss my project and some of the readings if needed, so I need to be ready for that. But first I'm gonna go to Starbucks to just do some reading. Here's a very concentrated video of me doing my presentation for economic history. My presentation was on this paper called Chermuchin et al. 2014, which was a paper that used the neoclassical growth model, a two-sector one, to look at the Soviet economy compared to the Tsarist economy. Hi, it's like 12. I just came out of labor class. I asked like 3 questions. I felt so annoying, but now I'm in a study room. There's a job talk going on, but I have readings to finish for economic history tonight. So I'm gonna do those, and then maybe I'll tell you a little bit about my presentation for economic history. But also I'm going to eat lunch. I packed a very gym bro lunch. So I have Fairlife protein shake, a protein bar, and then an apple, and if I'm still hungry, an applesauce. So that'll be my lunch today. But yeah, the readings for economic history this week were about measuring economic growth in time periods in countries where it's kind of difficult to measure growth. So think a lot of Broadberry papers like on China and Russia. And this complemented very well the readings I had for my history class this week, which were also about the Tsarist economy and measuring output levels. Hi besties, it's Wednesday morning. I just got my nails done and now I'm going home. I'm gonna read a little bit for history, and then I have history from 1:30 to 3:30. Yesterday I had class and I met with my advisor to talk about my paper. But yeah, my advisor gave me a bunch of comments on my paper, both in writing and orally, basically just to be careful about the parameters that I'm estimating and make sure they're actually capturing what I want them to capture, and also some corrections on the historical context. And then I came home from my nail appointment and I did some readings for my history class about the great reforms in Russia and the end of serfdom. Hi, it's 6:20 p.m. I am eating an apple with peanut butter, and I'm doing my labor reading for tomorrow. It's a paper about credit influence and educational attainment. So another paper about estimating returns to education, which is kind of the theme of our class for this first few weeks of the second semester of the labor sequence. And this is probably my last clip for the night, so I'll see you tomorrow. Hi besties, it's Thursday afternoon. I just came home from a little coffee chat with a 5th year in my program, just talking about ups and downs in the program and how to feel good about your work. I had class today, I had labor, and it was pretty good. We talked about estimating returns to education, but more specifically about credit constraints, of those affect returns to education, and the paper we read said that they don't, which is really interesting. Anyway, and then after that, I worked on my paper. I have to use some new data to test the question that I wanted to test, because the data I currently have isn't accurate. My population counts are a little bit off, and that distorts my results, so I need to re-harvest that data from the statistical yearbooks. But anyway, my boyfriend's coming over, and we're going to the gym, and that will probably be the last clip of today. And then I'll see you tomorrow. So here's a little clip of me pause benching with my boyfriend. Look at him, he's such a sweetie. Doing my little counting for me because I can't count on these pause reps. But anyway, the point of the pause bench is to work on your stability and work on your arm strength when you have no momentum on the bar. So I have to do this at a lower weight because it's really hard exercise. Anyway, after this, we went out to get a little drink, and that was the end of my Thursday night. And then on Friday, I did some work with friends for most of the day. I also went to the gym. But I didn't record anything, so I'm sorry about that. I guess I'll end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I make more of these videos, and I hope you watch them too.